Okay everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're back on Gran Turismo 7 as usual, and we're back with another track guide. For this track guide we are at Laguna Seca in Group 4 with racing soft tyres, BOP on, so default setups, and it's a guide for the upcoming manufacturer's race. So yeah, you have the soft and hard tyres available for this race, but the soft tyre is the race tyre pretty much, and also the qualifying tyre. You do have to do one lap on the hard tyre, but you're going to do the majority of the race on the soft tyre, pit, do one lap on the hard tyre. So yeah, it's actually beneficial that the race is like that in terms of the guide. Now I'm going to try and improve your lap time around here, see if we can get you a little bit faster, see if we can qualify you as high up that grid as possible for this manufacturer's race, and just give you some general tips to improve your lap time and consistency on this track. Now if you do enjoy these videos, they help you out, make sure you hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments if it has managed to improve your time, if it's managed to get you a good result by the time Saturday comes. Let me know. I love reading them comments, and you know, if they help you out, that's what these videos are all about. So let's get this track guide started. Try and get a solid exit from the exit there, from the final exit. I didn't quite get the good exit there. I was actually on a lap, you can see. So just ignore that dodgy exit there. But going down into turn 1, we're going to be looking for the number 3 board. And you can see it there. That's your braking point where you're going to be getting on the brakes. You can also see a white line that you can use as well. So right there, there's a white line onto the brakes. Dead on that line. That is your braking marker. Now for this corner you want to hold a very tight corner, like narrow line through the apex. So what you're going to see, we're going to start turning in quite early, trail braking into the corner off the throttle, and try and rotate the car in. Look how narrow we're taking this corner. Now at this point, halfway through the corner, pretty much dead in the middle of that long apex, you're getting on the throttle really aggressive, trying to get your left hand tyre to skim that curb on the left, up shift to third gear, and accelerating now into the next braking zone. You're going to get the car back over to the left hand side of the track, and you're going to use that there where the colour changes between the grass and the sand or the gravel. That's what you're going to use for your braking reference. You can see they're dead on that line on the brakes here, and we're going to go down to third gear, let the car coast in, trail brake gently, and then back on the throttle super early. You want to get your right hand tyre to skim this apex, almost touching that sausage curb, but you want to try and avoid it if possible. Now I missed that apex quite a bit, lost a bit of time there, but we managed to keep it on the track, and now we're going to look for our next braking reference, which we're going to use that number 1 board, but braking a little bit short of the number 1 board, and we're going to chuck the car in at the same time in 4th gear, let the car coast in, and then on the throttle as early as we can to carry the speed through. And again, you want to get that right hand tyre as close to that sausage curb as you can without hitting it, because if you hit that, you're going to be flung off onto the gravel on the side there, so make sure you avoid that. Now we're going to be looking for, again, the number 2 board on the right hand side, braking just short of that though. You can see I'm braking way before that 2 board, but I use that 2 as a reference. And then you're going to turn the car in nice and early here. Again, you can kind of see the end of the curb where the car, that's the line you want to take. You see follow the line of the end of the curb and get that left hand tyre as close to this sausage curb. Again, a lot of getting close to the sausages on this track, and then on the throttle as early as you can out the exit there to get the momentum up the hill all the way into the next braking reference, which again, this is a critical corner. You need to use that number 2 board on the right hand side on the brakes there, nice and early, and you're going to carry as much speed. You're not going to be on the brakes very much, 20% braking input, and then straight off it, and then again, left hand tyre as close to the sausage as possible. Same here, on the throttle as early as possible as well, back on that throttle, carrying the speed, using the green Astro on the right hand side. That's so important on this corner, to use the full availability of track to get the momentum up this hill. You can gain so much time by carrying the speed up the hill. Now again, you can use that truck on the right hand side as a reference. I actually use the number 3 board there. You can see it there. I use that and make sure I brake just before that, but you can also give yourself an idea of the truck on the right hand side as a reference. Now braking in a straight line, downshift to 2nd gear, and you're going to trail brake into this apex. Now as you're trail braking into the apex, you're going to see rotating the car, you're going to get on that throttle super early and upshift to 3rd gear, and then cut this final part of the corkscrew. It's really important that you do this because you get more momentum, acceleration out the exit. And now for this very tricky left hand corner, I get the car over to the right hand side, but I turn in quite early for this corner. I've always done it on all Gran Turismos. I take the red line. A lot of people like to take that purple line. It's up to you, whatever suits you more. I like to take a narrow line through here, then get on the throttle quite early, and again, left hand tyre as close to that sausage curb as you can without hitting it. And then again, just make sure you don't run too far wide there. You can see I was actually quite a bit up on my lap at this point. You're going to try and swing the car in to this right-hand corner. So getting the car back over to the left-hand side, braking just on that number 2 board, and trying to get your right-hand tire as close to this next apex as possible. Now, you're going to see I slightly missed this apex and lose quite a bit of delta. You can see I'm 2 temps up here, but I missed that apex. Again, your right-hand tire needs to get as close to the sausage curb as possible, and then power out this exit, using as much track as possible. But you can see I've lost about a tenth there, and as we come to the braking point, using the number 3 board on the right hand side as a reference. So as we come up to the number 3 board, you're going to brake dead on that there on the brakes, and braking in a straight line all the way down here. So braking a straight line, and then just past the 2 boards, start turning in. And again, this is all about getting on the throttle as early as possible, and you guessed it, get that left-hand tyre as close to the sausage as possible without hitting it. So important. Enables you to get on the throttle dead on that apex and carry the speed out the exit. You can see, don't quite get this exit sorted. We've lost about 2 temps on this final sector. Should have really been a 25.5, which would have been an okay lap, but 25.7. You know, I don't really push these to the ultimate. This is just about giving you the track guide so that it will help you out. So hopefully that will help you out. Let's have a watch of that lap from the chase camera now. So again, from this view, you're really going to see what I'm talking about by using the curbs and also avoiding them sausage curbs, because them sausage curbs are deadly. So into the apex, very narrow line through there. You can really see how getting on the throttle rotates the car on that turn 1. And then again through here, you can see braking dead on that line where that gravel is and the grass ends. You can really see where that's where we rotate the car in. And again through here, right hand tyre close to that side. You can see almost skimming that sausage curb. Actually got our left hand tyre onto the grass there. Lost about a tenth by doing that, so be careful you don't do that, because you can gain some time if you avoid going too far wide. Again, super close to that sausage curb, and you can really see what I'm talking about. You know, if you hit these curbs, they're going to ruin your lap, but if you get as close as you can to them, there's a lot of time to be gained. The same for that corner there. Carrying the momentum up this hill is so important. And then this is that tricky braking point, which you really need to make sure you're not braking late for. If you brake late for this corner, you're going to lose a lot of time. So in the race condition, try and keep it consistent, get that exit speed through there, and yeah, carry the momentum through there. That's where you're going to gain a lot of time in the race as well. Carrying the speed all the way through here, and then again looking for that number 2 board, rotate the car, and look how far away. You can see I wasn't right on the apex there. That lost me a vital 2 temps up, because then I had to be off the throttle on the exit, couldn't get on the throttle as early, and then I was trying to overdrive it on the final corner, lost a little bit of time there. So again, it's so important to hit these apexes at this track and get the throttle down as early as possible. It's all about carrying the speed out of corners and also trying to carry speed into corners on this one. You want to try and carry a good mid-apex corner speed whilst getting on the throttle as early as possible. But yeah, I hope this has helped you out. Hopefully it helps you improve your lap time. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you for more live streams and more videos in the future. Thanks again, everyone.